What is up, guys? I am super excited about today's video. We are at Wilderness Ranch in Arizona. It is one of the best courses in the state, if not the best. I think we've got the course to ourselves. We're starting out on hole 13 because the gate was closed, so we had to walk in, and that's just what they say to start on 13 because it's right by the gate. We'll finish around there as well. So without further ado, let's get into this. It's snowy, it's a little bit cold, but let's throw some plastic. So like I said, we are starting on hole 13. It's a 455-foot par 3. We're playing the long tee positions. There's shorts, longs, and then pros. We're not touching the pros. We're going to go with the longs, though, so we can get the most fulfillment out of the course, I think. Slight dog leg down to the right. I'm going to start out with the Roadrunner. Just try to hit this first gap. We'll see how this plays out. Slippery tee pads here with the snow. Holy stable. I'm pretty sure that disc got stuck in the tree, and I also forgot we're now at like 6,000 feet of elevation compared to basically 0 in Nebraska. So the discs are not as flippy as usual. So this is officially the first round that I've gotten to play since we've started the van life journey. It's been cold everywhere else. Obviously, I'm wearing a beanie, sweats, and there's still snow on the ground, but it's around 50, probably just under 50 degrees here, so not too terrible. So it looks like it did actually get through this tree just on the other side of it. Basket is straight up there. We are off the fairway and have a very difficult look up there. I think our best bet is probably going to be flex something out and around with a forehand here to get up to that basket. We're definitely not going to make par, as unfortunate that is. Take the zone here, see if we can, oh man, I don't like this. I almost want to try a roller, but I think we're going to go with the out and around flex, see what we can do. There we go, get through there. Oh, got knocked down, did not get very far up there. With all this snow melt on the ground, it is very muddy, so I'm glad we're old Tommy Two Towels today. So first impressions, this course looks extremely difficult, but it is absolutely beautiful, so I think we're gonna have a damn good time out here today. Just hope that we can not completely embarrass ourselves. Again, don't have a very good look here. I'm gonna go with the understability of the fuse here. Oh, we missed our line. Oh, we got lucky. Long putt, not good. It's not starting out pretty. At least the course is. Starting out with a 455-foot par 3. That is not an easy one at all. It's definitely not the way we wanted to start this out because we're saving a bogey here, most likely a double bogey because this is a very difficult putt. Get a little stepper out around the tree here. Get in there. Oh, just short. Had the line perfect though. So yeah, that seals. Whew. I don't want to litter, and I also don't want to go hungry to drop my granola bar. Nothing like kicking off a round with a double bogey. We're officially +2. It's very clear to me that this course is going to absolutely whoop us. Hole 14 is a 600-foot par 4. Looks like it's a hard dog leg to the left. There is this pad here. There's also another one like 12 feet ahead that's not covered in snow, so I am going to throw off of that one. Still a super narrow gap regardless, but we are going to get a slight advantage from that next one, but I don't want to slip. There we go, get around that. Oh, hard tree kick over to the right. So today was the first day that we actually had some scenic driving. Most of New Mexico is extremely boring, but the west side of the state, right before you get to Arizona, is actually pretty. There's some pretty cool rock formations and caves and stuff up on the cliffs. And this area of Arizona is actually beautiful. It's not like the rest of the state that's just a complete desert. Never been a huge fan of desert climates. I just think they're very boring, wide open. I'm from Nebraska. I like trees and creeks, and I guess that's probably funny for you guys to hear me say. You probably think that all it is cornfields, which there definitely is a lot of them, but we've got a lot of trees too. Okay, so I did just put my UDisc score in for hole 13, and it does show that that's a par 4. So we did only bogey, which does make sense. That seems a lot more like a par 4 kind of hole. And then also the sign for 14 wasn't quite right, at least in the sense that the basket is just this one straight ahead. It's not a dog leg to the left. So we're not in too bad of a spot here. So from moving forward, I'm going to kind of ignore the T signs and just go off of UDisc. Skip. Oh, good little roll. Ended up a little closer than I thought. So we do have a look at birdie here. There's a small little tree right in the way of our putt. So I think we're going to have to straddle out around it. but this would be a great birdie to bring us back to even par. Not our best bid. Let's see if player two's got it. That's better. Still just couldn't get it there, but that'll be a tap in par. Hole 15's 427 foot par 3. Just trying to get it close enough to have a putt. Get up, get up, slide up there. Not too bad, but we're a good way short. Long putt here for the bird, but we do at least have a look. Oh, I slipped in the snow. Right when I tried to step through. Should have Tiger Woods that and just stopped. Yeah, this snow is gonna make this a lot harder than it already is. Hole 16 is a 540 foot par 4. We do have a sunny tee pad here, so I don't have the excuse that the tee pad's slick, and discs are a hell of a lot more stable than I was expecting here. Like, that is not turning at all. It's crushed, but not where we want it to be. Oh, it kicked out and rolled a little bit. We'll have a nice little shot into the basket. I'm glad that I've started putting flippier discs in the bag because I was not expecting the elevation to make this much of a difference. I feel like I could hyzer a Rollo here. Anyways, we got a nice little chip shot forehand to save par. Oh, I think that's perfect. This is certainly a course that I'm very happy to take pars on. Guys, I gotta apologize. I birdied that last hole. I am just all over the place with scores today. I'm just taking in a lot here, you know? This is a beautiful freaking course and I haven't played in a while, okay? Cut me some slack. This is a pretty tough hole to film. That's not right. It's 250 feet, but it's actually straight that way. You gotta go out and around. Really a big forehand, really high is really the only option I see here. So I've got the drone up in the air to catch it. Oh, that might be really good. Maybe, if it gets there. I think we're quite a bit short, but it should work. I thought we threw that pretty decent, and we're still a good ways from the basket. I'm not sure how you could play this any better. I'd love to play this course with some locals and see how they play this thing. Got a bit of a headwind. Just gonna try to punch it up there for an easy tap in par. Guys, this course is awesome. Arizona is not known for very many good courses. I'm sure if you guys have heard Broderick whine and cry about it. How about you comment down below and go flood his page also. Tell him to come back here. Let's make a road trip up here, Van Life Bros, and duel it out here. Ain't nobody ever gonna tell me I don't respect the courses that I play. Just doing a little course maintenance. Okay, we've got an absolute ripper here. The sign's probably pretty close, 558, par 4. It's the pedestal basket way back there, so we really got to get a hold of this thing, pump it out their ways. Got the Hades in hand. And it just does not turn. Nothing turns here. This is insane. That felt like it went nowhere. Try again with the DD3. Oh, still just no turn at all. The exact same spot as the Hades. That is crazy. Well, I have been thinking that I needed to practice my flex shots because I've kind of gotten away from them, haven't really thrown many in quite a while, and apparently it's going to be a staple anywhere with elevation. Going to need to start flexing the disc a little bit. Can't expect to just hyzer flip everything like I'm used to. Looks like the DD3 did edge out the Hades just a bit. I've really been liking this DD3. It's an absolute bomber. If you guys watched the video where I first ever threw it, I said it just reminds me of a very beat-in destroyer, which I love. But we still got a good long ways into this basket. This hole would be a lot more fun, I think, if I wasn't a noodle arm, but I don't know, we've probably got 200 feet left or so. I'm gonna take in my more beat-in buzz, just go slight hyzer, almost straight at it, see if we can get it close. Oh, we threw it so low. It's not gonna be bad though. Yeah, not bad at all. Pretty cool green here on the signature 18th hole. We do have a birdie putt. If we miss, it's gonna go over this thing and make for a very tough comebacker, but we gotta go for it. I'm actually not sure what our score is. I'll have to look after this, after we card this birdie. Holy man, this mud is so slick. Gonna have to really adjust our footing here. Nope. Oh, and it stayed up. Okay, we can run it again. There it is. Not even close. Okay, pars. We like pars. Okay, so after carding another par here, wow, this is kind of sketchy. After par, looks like we are dead even from 13 through 18. now to play the front 12. So here we are at the actual hole one. This is pretty cool. They've got a handful of discs here. Say Wilderness Ranch on the bottom. I'm just assuming that if you come here and visit, there's a couple discs there you can throw if you're traveling and you didn't bring yours with. That's really cool to see. It looks like it's just an honor system lockbox. There's no sign in or anything, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop my 5 down in there. Thank you guys for this course. Hole 1, don't let the distance fool you. We got 200-foot par 3, but a very narrow fairway. Seems to be the name of the game of this course. Got a zone, just gonna flick it up there. Get through there. Oh, tough tree kick, but we should have a putt. Long putt for the birdie, but it is unobstructed. Nope. There we go. Ah, like I said, we're playing the long boxes, so straight up here is the short tee. We're on the long tee, but my goodness, the pro basket is way back there. That is just insane. Imagine how much harder this hole would be. Good thing we're not a pro. Got the Thundy in hand. See if we can get it close. Oh, that's pretty good. It's getting stable too quick. Oh, and it caught a tree. Not a very good look. You know, I kind of scratched this plan. I'm gonna try to run it with the forehand zone instead. I don't like my odds backhand with my butt up against this tree like this. Oh, I flexed out way too early. Oh, and it rolled bad. Left ourselves a tester when that should have been an easy tap in. Significantly more difficult putt than we needed to have for the par here, but we got this. Look at that. Oh, never a doubt. Still even par. I'd like to get a couple birdies, but I'm not going to be too picky here, especially in the snow. So you guys remember a couple holes ago when I said I was going to check U-disc every time and not go off the tee signs? Well, I lied. The last hole was actually a par 4. Bit of a soft one, I will admit, but we did birdie. So we're going to take that. Next one, both these numbers are wrong. 288 feet par 3. You can see the basket right there, so clearly a par 3. See if we can bank some chains. Oh, it's so low. Get up there. Skip. I think that made it maybe halfway down the fairway, but I think it skipped long of the basket. Very fortuitous sliding, skipping action to get us past the basket here, but that thing was an absolute laser beam, dead straight. It's pretty satisfying, I must say. As long as we can drop the birdie, then I'll be happy. Just like that. All right, I believe that brings us to 2 down. Don't take my word for it though. Let me double check U-disc. Basket is right there between those trees. I think a skippy forehand is the play here. It's just around the corner there, around the right of those trees. I'm gonna take the honor here, just throw it dead straight and let it skip back in there. Oh, went a little too straight, but we should be all right. Well, it could be better, but I can't complain. Not a bad spot to end up here. Long look at birdie, see if we can drop it. Ah, it just fell out of the sky. Didn't even get it there. Same thing. My goodness. Well, that's another par. All right, hole 5 is a 350-foot par 3. But the problem is nothing is flipping for me at all here, so I'm not really sure the best way to attack this. I think I'm actually going to take the Assassin. The Assassin doesn't really give me much of an S-curve flight, but it does give me dead straight and then just a gentle turn to the right kind of forever. It never really fights back out of it. And that looks like about what we need here. I really just hope that I can hit the gap that's right in front of the short pad there, because that is 6 feet wide maybe? That's insane. We can only chuck and hope. Oh, we might get lucky. Oh no, I got a bad kick. Oh. Well guys, sorry to disappoint. Oh, it's so pretty. This course is extremely challenging, but it is absolutely beautiful. And the fact that I've got it all to myself out here today, I have absolutely no complaints. Brought a little bit of a deer jerky to snack on. And I'm curious, I strongly believe deer jerky is way better than beef jerky. What do you guys think? It may be a little bit biased just because I harvested this animal myself, produced it all myself, processed everything. So it obviously tastes a little bit better to me, but I truly think deer jerky is better than beef. All right, jerky break is over. We've got a 535-foot par 4. Scratch that, let me double check. It is actually, okay, UDisc is actually right. 534 foot, par 4. Within a foot, not bad. I'm gonna try to forehand the DD3 up there, put it on a little bit of flex since it doesn't seem to turn over at all here. Get through there. Oh man, oh, okay, we got lucky with a good tree kick there. Missed the gap I was going for by a couple feet, but I think we're gonna be all right. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit embarrassing that I didn't even make it past the short pads. That's kind of like not driving past the ladies' tee in regular golf, but I'm not even gonna be, I can't be mad because this course is extremely difficult. That's pretty good. And we're quite a bit shorter than I actually thought. So we definitely have a long C2 here. This might even be C3. See if we can get it close. That was horrendous, but luckily it came back. Yeah, let's just pretend that first one never even happened. And pretend like the second one was the first one. Luckily this is a par 4, so we are karting yet another par. Hopefully that jerky energy kicks in and we can get a couple more birdies. Hole 7, 275 foot par 3. Got the Star Max forehand. See if we can get this close. Oh, it's dumping early. I think it's pretty good though. I think we should have a putt. Little nature appreciation moment. Leave the stick in the tub. Squirrels can't get out and they drown. Look at that. They've got a stick in this water container just to save the squirrels. Considering how horrible that release was and how wobbly that forehand came out, we ended up in a pretty good spot. Just got to get behind this log here to putt for our 2. There it is. Hole 8 says 360 foot par 4 in the sign, but UDisc has it as a par 3 at 376. So we're gonna play it as the UDisc. I'm gonna take the fuse, try to just get it to turn over for a good long ways down that fairway. We're really playing this for par for that 3. Oh, that's exactly what we wanted. Oh no! Oh my gosh, that was a brutal tree kick, and that was the perfect line. There was only one last tree to beat, and then we would have had the perfect line, and I think it would have eventually flexed back out and gone to the basket too. But instead, we got to go way over here. Really, our only shot is a thumber roller to try to get out of here with the zone. And even that's going to be tough. I don't even know if that's going to work. We might actually go thumber up and over here. Hopefully you guys can see this. Oh yeah. We made it out. We made it out. Most likely taking a bogey, unfortunately, but we did make it out. Hopefully you can see where that landed on camera, right up in the middle of the fairway up there. Long putt to save the par. Got the sun in our eyes. All the excuses in the world, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna drop this thing. Oh, that was a pretty good run. Oh, so was that. Not good enough though. I'm gonna take a bogue. Got a pretty cool Mando here on this 450 foot par 4. Goes straight down to the end of the fairway there and then literally straight to the right. So I'm gonna throw something forehand that just dumps to the right really hard. Oh, get lucky. Oh, I think we cut off some of the turn by accident, but I think we got a little lucky and made it a ways through. Well, like I said, not the line that we wanted to take, but we got pretty lucky and we made it through here pretty well. So just another forehand up there and we should have a putt. There's this little tree right where I want my disc to fly though. Oh, and I did hit it. I was hoping that if I had just trusted it, I wasn't gonna hit it. But I did hit it and it really slowed it down. So we've got a long putt now. And I think if it wouldn't have hit that little tiny pine tree, we would have been parked for the bird, but instead we've got another long look at birdie on a par 4. Seems to be a trend today. Oh man, we just hyzered it out. Hole 10's 360 foot par 3, curves down to the left just a little bit. On a day like today where discs just don't seem to be flying very much, I'm gonna go with the DD3 because I think that's about all the distance I can really get is about 360 today. Oh, don't catch those branches. Oh, we're pretty good. We made it a good ways down. That was close. I would really like to see destination disc golf become more of a thing because as much as I wish I could make this course look as beautiful to you guys as it does to me, this video does it absolutely no justice. It is absolutely gorgeous out here, beautiful. The scenery, you just cannot beat it. It is so peaceful out here. Just a pristine course. It's obviously taken care of. It's cared about. Oh, we left it short. And then we hit the tree. Oh my, I'm sorry you guys have to watch this. I guess you don't have to. So if you are still watching, thank you. Hole 11 is a 360-foot par 3. It's a nice slippery tee pad. We're gonna go with the Flippy Wraith, see if we can get it close enough to actually make a birdie. Get up, get up. Ah, right in the middle. Never belittle the middle. I mean, I will take all the excuses that I can get, but I will say the slippery tee pads of the snow definitely makes it much harder than it already is. This course doesn't need any added challenge. It's plenty hard as it is. Got hung up pretty short here because we did not give that disc any air to fly. So we're gonna try to throw this up relatively high and give it a chance at the chains. Get in. Oh, just over it. I'm trying to keep my expectations within reason. I would have liked to get some more birdies today, but I've got to remember how difficult this course is and be happy with the pars that I'm taking. UDisc says 359-foot par 3, dead straight. We've got a nice dry tee pad for our final hole of hole 12. See if we can make use of it. Don't hit that tree. Oh. Barely made it past it, but hyzered out pretty early. Well, somehow that DD3 went a lot further than I thought. These little rock perimeter thing kind of looks like I might have went OB by being in the road over here, but I don't see any signs, and I also don't want to play by those rules, so we're still in bounds from the road. We really only have an up and over shot. It's about the only thing we can do, so let's see if we can do it. It'd be a pretty cool shot to end on. Oh, a little further, and that was the right line. Is that it? Nope. Nada. Well, that wraps it up for today's video. Thank you guys for coming along with me and playing this awesome course. Thank you for the guys who work on this course, who built this course, who maintain it, all of that. I definitely appreciate it because this place is amazing. As always, thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.